Joining us in the studio is the winner, the overall winner, the winner of the Rapid, the winner of the Blitz, world number one, Magnus Carlsen. Magnus, huge congratulations.
Thank you.
And we see you there, top of the leaderboard, top of the table, but looking at the standings, my first question to you is that it doesn't tell the full story of how today went.
No, it really doesn't. I think yesterday was kind of a difficult day for me. I couldn't sleep the last night, and I was playing off adrenaline yesterday, really. And I think today I was well rested, but I think my nervous system was still not quite where it should be. So yeah, it was a really, really nervy day. And as you said, I was lucky that Wesley was the one who went on a big streak, because he couldn't realistically catch me. If let's say Prag or Arjun had been consistent, or even Dubov had been consistently strong today, I would have really, really struggled. And I mean, Arjun did it for a while, but I think maybe his nervous system also couldn't handle it right at the end.
And Blitz is so much about nerves. Magnus, it's good to know that once in a while you feel them too.
Yeah, for sure. And it's frustrating because you try and sort of calm down in between games, but sometimes you're just not there. I'm not thinking clearly at all, and especially when I was down on time, it was just pretty random what I was doing. But overall, tournament win is good. The score is not great, but very decent, so I'm happy.
You should be, and you say the score isn't decent. You won the Rapid, you won the Blitz, 1 round to spare.
No, I'm saying it's decent. No, I mean the score in Rapid is very good.
Yes.
The Blitz score 2 times 6.5 is more or less, I think, an average tournament, and that usually is more or less enough to win, but it's not always enough. And yeah, I felt that I could definitely do more, but I mean, it was not bad by any stretch, for sure.
Not at all. And Magnus, there was actually a moment when Arjun leapfrogged in the standings going into the final few rounds. At that moment, what was your mindset?
I wasn't worried about that per se. I mean, making 5 draws in a row, I didn't expect to have a huge lead or anything. So it was more well, let's see. I felt like I had 3 very good pairings for me in the last 3 rounds with the 2 whites, so felt like I should have a good chance. And obviously, going into the game with him being ahead after he lost a completely winning position to Viditz, that was a bit lucky. But yeah, there you go. And
we had Anand at that point with us, and we were talking about that many watching don't realize how difficult it is from a psychological perspective to get back to the board after such a loss.
Yeah, that's the problem with Blitz, is that you're playing so many games in a day, and there really isn't much time to adjust or anything in between games. So you can you can do whatever you want to try and refocus, but it's really, really hard.
Have you enjoyed it overall, apart from the chess, being back in Kolkata and playing against a packed house every day?
Yeah, it's been an intense few days. So it's been a fun experience overall, and I'm sure I'll be happy to be back.
So Magnus, Indian players in general are making rapid strides when it comes to classical format, but in faster formats they are facing more challenges. So what do you think is the reason for that, and what advice would you give them?
I think experience is so important when it comes to faster formats. You see somebody like Alireza, for instance, who does well among the youngsters in faster chess. He's played probably a lot more games with time travel than the Indian kids have. So I think that's part of it. And I think Arjun, especially from this tournament, Arjun has a very, very challenging style that is not always the best in Blitz, but I mean, he's still very, very good. But these things usually take a little bit of time, I would say. So I would I would think over time the kids will be stronger and stronger in Blitz as well.
Thanks, Magnus. And you have dominated chess for the longest time. And in which format do you think the second player is the closest to you, and who do you think that player is?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I mean, I cannot really count myself that way in classical because I don't play that much. Like, I think if everything was on the line, I think I'd be a favorite still, but it's hard to say. In terms of Rapid and Blitz, I think it's closer in Rapid for sure. In Blitz, I think I am like a bit better than the others, like on average.
And the player?
In Rapid, Rapid is hard to say. There are many who are quite good. So yeah, I mean, Alireza has been good online recently. Bobby's quite good. I think a lot of people.
Thanks, Magnus. And just one last question from my side. What's your favorite Indian food?
I like anything like sort of savory with paneer. That's my favorite. I've been eating that. I don't know if it's good, but I've been eating that pretty much every day for lunch.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Enjoying the Indian food. And Magnus, what's next for you after this?
I'm going to Singapore in a few hours, and doing a bit of promotion for freestyle chess there. Playing a match with Fabi in a few days as well, so that should be fun. And also, be a tourist at least for a couple of days at the World Championship will be fun.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that because you've often said that you really enjoy freestyle chess, and you've started take as well, which has been a new venture for you. How is that? And that's something the chess world is looking forward to.
Yeah, we will be producing content there for the World Championship. Obviously, we've been very happy with the response so far to the app and the content that we're putting out, and we're gonna keep it coming. So that's gonna be good.
We're excited to see you on it. And just final question on that app: is the name inspired by a certain streamer?
No, I think actually. You know what? I'll let the CEO maybe answer that question. But it's a long story. We had a lot of different ideas. But we have a little video explaining the whole thing that it's like a 5-minute compilation of GMs of many strengths, like calculating take and so on. So we thought it was a fun name in that sense.
It's the one word we use most in commentary as well. Magnus, it's been an absolute pleasure watching your chess here in Kolkata. Thank you so much for just everything that you bring on the board, and a huge congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Magnus Carlsen is the winner, and we've got the closing ceremony coming up. We will take you there. It's a wrap up from us. Goodbye from Kolkata.